Hello, Tentabat here, your local not safe for work artist, back with another speed paint for you. This year is a Christmassy holiday pinup, and this was decided by my lovely patrons as this is a Patreon voted illustration. And for this month's theme, I decided to go with Neopet species just because it's cute and fun and I used to play Neopets back in the day, and I just want to fulfill some of that nostalgia and draw some fan art of it. Anyways, the options were just Christmas themed Neopets that appealed to me the most. And here are the four. It's a Bruce, an Aisha, a Kugra, and a Safara. All painted by the Christmas paintbrush, of course. And as you can see here, the winner is the Christmas Aisha. Really, really cute. Honestly, it wasn't my most popular pull, probably because a lot of people don't really care for Neopets, but I just thought it was cute, so I thought I'd try my hand at drawing one. Anyways, with a total of 18 votes, half of them were for the Christmas Aisha. Not sure why Aisha was so popular. Maybe because it's part cat, it looked cat-like, or maybe it's deer-like. I don't know. I'm pretty happy that this one won, just because I think it's cute too. But honestly, I would have been happy with any of these becoming the winner, just because I like all of their designs. So yeah, for this poll, I said, of course, it'll be anthro, and it'll be feminine anthro, and I will have a nude alt and a alt with lingerie, Christmas lingerie, of course. I also said I might do another alt, but it doesn't seem like to be the case anymore because I was just so busy this week trying to draw all my Christmas stuff, all the all my Patreon things and commissions before December. December 24th, that is. So yeah, sorry for that, but I do hope y'all enjoy these two variations of these illustrations. So yeah, honestly, the pose came very easily to me. Didn't sketch for too long, and as you see here, now I'm lining. Yeah, the sketching and lining went pretty well. It's just this time I decided to add a background, which took more time, but I feel it was very worth it. And of course, I wanted to add lots of details to the Christmas lingerie alt. And yeah, it took some time, but I'm really pleased how it looks in the end. So yeah, I used to play Neopets a lot when I was younger. Like I would play it all the time, back in the AOL days, and waiting for the next page to load. Yeah, those were the days. Well, sort of. There was a bunch of waiting, as you can expect. Yeah, so I like doing the daily events where you could get free stuff, and I also liked, playing games that would give you the most Neo points as well. I also liked going to the shops and waiting for them to refresh so I could get the rare items and hopefully maybe resell them at my new pet shop. Yeah, it's just little me just figuring out what's the best way to get the most Neo points quickly. And all for the precious paintbrushes. Yeah, in my eyes, you were the coolest if you had your pets painted as a really rare brush. I think the first expensive brush I got was like the baby Neopet brush. Um, yeah, because it was the cheapest one I think I could afford. And yeah, I used it on my first pet, which was a Kugra. And yeah, he was very cute. It's just that I don't know. I imagined this Kugra to be like the bigger brother of another Neopet I had, which was a Safara, and I felt like it was a weird dynamic now. so I decided to just change his color back to blue. I don't know, my thinking was just weird. To me, the dynamic between my Neopet characters were more important than the physical appearance of my Neopet. Oh, by the way, which one of your Neopets is your favorite Neopet species? Like I said, I started with the Kugra, so it has a special place in my heart. And the second Neopet I had was a Sephara, which I think it's a very cute on its own. It's not really like a specific creatures, even though it has specific features of a rabbit or something. That's what I get with the floppy ears and nose. But honestly, I really like the Shoirus as well. I'm pretty sure I had one before, and it was a yellow one because I thought it was really pretty. And yeah, you can't beat a Neopet that's a dragon. It's a very simple dragon compared to the other dragon Neopets, but still, I think it's very cute, it's very round, good design. But speaking of dragon Neopets, as much as I like the Shoiru, I really wanted the Drake Neopet. I think that's how you say it. Of course I really wanted one because it was a limited edition Neopet, one of the special ones, just like how special the specially painted Neopets are. Wow, just take a shot of eggnog every time I say cute or special. Anyways, I never did get a Drake, but I did get a Hissy, which is another Neopet I really like actually, because it's a snake. It's a cool looking snake with wings. What could be better? Anyways, back to the drawing. I tried to do a slightly different style with my shading. Of course, I still had blended areas with my shadows, but I also outlined the edge of my shadows with a lighter color, so it gets this cool effect. I really like this style actually, I should do it more. And yeah, I added another layer of shadows for the darkest parts, and I even added a highlighted layer, just an airbrush over the body for the highlights. I was just trying to be a little extra for this Christmas pick. Of course, this part is going to be the nude alternate. Of course, I'm going to add the private parts later on because this is a safe for work speed paint. No naughty bits. But yeah, for this illustration, I kind of thought ahead for the background and shading, I guess. Well, you know, because I have to think of the background first and then think of the shading, like where's lights coming from. Because as you notice, I put lights in the background, and I needed to know where they were at so I could figure out the shading. You know, boring stuff like that. Yeah, I should practice more with backgrounds. It's just that I gotta think of the background first and then the shading, not the other way around, because then I don't think the shading would make sense, because what if my background's different? You know, things like that. Well, anyways, here's my lingerie version. For making this version, I just had the clothes layer laying on top of the body. Yeah, sometimes if I have a different alternate in mind, sometimes I would just duplicate my original layers and edit everything, or I could just have like this, like a clothes layer on top, and so I could turn it on and off, and when it's off, it's the nude layer, when it's on, it's the clothing layer, clothing alternate. I guess it's the same thing I would do for the naked bits too. But yeah, I really enjoyed working on the clothing for this. I feel like I haven't done like a lingerie version in a long time, and it was a nice refresher. Ah yes, and for shading the fluffy parts, I kind of did this pointillism effect with the erasing the shaded parts with dots. Yeah, I was kind of experimenting, but I do like how it turned out. And I got some see-through lingerie parts to make it all fancy. As you might have seen in the beginning of the video, I had some refs of, this Christmas in lingerie. I had a couple of photos to take inspiration from. I like taking inspiration from lots of different places and applying that to here. I think it's great that you could take multiple different sources and apply it to your artwork. And yeah, here I got a Aisha plushie being really cute, just because to fill up the space. I wanted a little more detail than just blankets in a bed. Just a little. And here I'm kind of roughly applying my shadows with a painterly brush, kind of blending all over and figuring out where's my light at with the little Christmas lights. And yeah, just trying to refine as I go along. I'm not really much of a pro painter. I'm used to the cell shaded style, but I've been practicing a lot more with this kind of brush, and I think it's fun. Nothing wrong with laying around naked on your own bed, even if you do have plushies on it. And yeah, here I shaded the plushie on a different layer, so I don't mess around with the bed shadow layers, And yeah, even with the small details in the background, I wasn't satisfied with it, so I added a plaid pattern to the bed, just so there's more to see. And then I added a vivid light layer mode on top, and that's about it. And here are the final drawings. I hope you like them. I know I'm pleased with the results. Yeah, this was a fun poll to do. I always like Neopets, and I always wanted to do something like this. It's just I never had the chance before till now. So thanks to anyone who voted in my last Patreon poll. I'm not exactly sure what to do for the next poll, but if you have any ideas, just let me know in the comments below. Whether you are or not a patron, I don't mind. Could always use more ideas. And that's the video. Thanks for watching, and thanks to my patrons who are on screen right now. A very special thank you to Mainful, Seven Deaths, Bolt Chaser, Bubonic, Stormy T Brave, Morgan Adaway, Zang, Unseen, and Crumbly. Thank you very, very, very much. And of course, again, thank you for watching. I hope you have a nice winter, holidays, and New Year's. See ya in the next one. Bye!